So we're here at the Kahnawake Peacekeepers. As you know and may have heard, there's been a series of robberies throughout the community and cars and a few homes, I believe, on the Clay Mountain area. So we are asking Peacekeeper Clint Jacobs to clarify and give us some information.
Okay, well, generally, yeah, there's been a rash of break-ins that have been occurring in that area, and I guess generally we're asking for the assistance of the public too. If you notice anything, be prompt and report it right away. If you notice individuals trying to sell smaller items or items that can quickly be sold for cheap, also take that with some suspicion. There's certain individuals, may be a little on the seedier side who are trying to get rid of items. Give us a call. We do have a tip line. But show some air of caution on this. And I guess it's also like for common sense in regards to your items. Don't store valuable items in your vehicles, such as cash, computers, anything that can quickly be grabbed and taken without causing much of a disturbance. So, common sense and an eye out for your neighbor's property, your own property. That's I think about the best thing you can do right now.
Okay, so can you give us some information, like what parts of town, and is there any suspects, some of the items that were taken out of people's private property?
Well, we had it in the Clay Mountains area, but by no means should everybody, like I said, common sense to take care of your items, because this can happen anywhere. Some of the items that were taken were golf clubs. We've had laptops, cameras, and smaller items that can quickly be passed at pawn shops or between individuals for a few dollars and that. So it's more like targets of opportunity. To open a car and look in and grab quickly can happen within 5 minutes. Very quick, very quiet, and very fast.
Right, and also in the heart of the community, right near on my street and in the Gadisville area, things like that.
Yeah, so like really no area is kind of exempt from this. We do have a current rash of break-ins. We do have suspects, but of course there's nothing hard evidence in regards to them, so I can't name that right now. But
of course, yeah.
We are working with, I guess, any tips we get. We're also in touch with the pawn shops in the area. They do have a recording system of people who try to pass off items in that, and they've been helping us greatly in the past, and we're looking at them in the same way this time.
Okay, so what do you suggest community members do to be a little bit more vigilant or even more careful with their property?
Well, I'd say, lock your doors, be wary of what you're leaving in your cars. That seems to be the simplest way. Surrounding communities, I know if a vehicle is parked in public, you're issued a ticket if you're not locking your doors. We don't do that here, but it is an option. Will it happen here? I don't think it's likely, but the ultimate outcome is you're losing your item, and in the greater scheme, if people end up claiming these items, for everybody in Kahnawake, it increases your insurance premiums, because insurance works by regions, and if it turns out to be a higher area where small items and small theft is occurring out of vehicles, we all end up paying for it.
Right. And I mean, maybe the days are gone where, Kahnawake was always, we're always safe here. We're a small community. Everybody knows everybody. But the community is larger nowadays. And you're right, people have to be a little bit more vigilant. But what do the Kahnawake Peacekeepers do in terms of trying to stop these types of thefts all at once? Do you guys step up patrols? Is there more resources put towards trying to stop some of these things from happening?
Well, of course, the patrols in a particular area are increased. We do have so-called people of interest that we kind of try to monitor a bit more.
Right.
But it doesn't really limit it just to a specific area. I think it's such a quick way of obtaining stolen items that they can do it just about anywhere in Kahnawake. So I think outwardly it should be everyone that should be cautious about it too.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Anything else you'd like to add?
Well, no, just be safe, lock your doors, and keep an eye out for your neighbors. That's pretty much what I have to say.
Okay, thank you, Clint.